Yeah, one of the things that I think is a danger in the crypto space right now is a lot of people are talking, about regulation, this big crash, and oh my gosh, all these people lost all this money, and we need to regulate this market. But I see it as because it's so unregulated, you're actually going to clean out the crap. And if you put in regulations, there's going to be some, I guess I don't want to name names, but some cryptocurrencies that don't really deserve to be there, but they're big enough that they're going to get regulated. The competition is going to get regulated out from them. Like, what do you see on the horizon as far as the crypto regulation? And is there good stuff, good regulations that can be had, which I tend to be skeptical of, but just, I guess, what do you predict in that front?
So I think you look at it game theoretically. So if I was to say, okay, do you think there will be regulation in crypto? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, it's coming 100%. Okay, so since it's coming, that's now a strong assumption. So let's put that off to the side. Regulation is coming. Would you rather operate in a pre or post regulation environment as a developer? Pre or post? I'm developing something, I don't have regulation yet, versus I'm developing something and I know what the rules are.
Right.
So pre or post?
Since you know the rules are coming, you want to know what they are.
You want to know what they are. Okay, cool. So let's make that another strong assumption. So from the development side, regulation's coming. You just assume it's going to come. It's like, okay, get here as quick as possible. So I know what the rules are. So I'm not building off of a cliff or into a dead end. Right.
Yeah.
So from a developing standpoint, they welcome quality projects and quality teams, welcome thoughtful regulation. And you've already had the thumbs up from the Biden administration. The world has been put on notice that digital products are coming, and that's just the way it is. You can either get on board and participate, or you can just watch it happen, right? Digital proxy assets, stable assets issued by governments are coming. Whether you like it or not, they are just coming. It's like getting mad at the sunset. Well, it's going to come again tomorrow. You know that. Like, there's no way around it. So great. It's better for developers. It's better for communities. It's better for, now this is the part, for investors. This is where it gets a little tricky. It's not so simple. Do you wait for regulation and then invest? I say no. I say no because you may have missed it.
You may have missed it, but you may also invest in that one that's already over the cliff. Like, I guess if you diversify.
This is true. This is the game theory is not in the development side. Developers are going to develop, quality projects are going to continue to build. That won't change. They will be made better after regulation. Their course will be simpler. The investors have the hardest job right here. And that's why it reduces again to finding quality products. When you looked like the blow up recently with Terra Luna, this didn't surprise anybody except the dumbest and lowest IQ on the planet Earth. Because let's put it in a simple way. I say, I'm going to create funny money token, Nick token. You buy Nick token and burn it for Nick USD. Cool. All right. So it's Nick USD is equal to $1 all the time. You might say, well, how? How do you keep
what's backing it?
What's backing it? Well, funny money Nick token. You're like, but that doesn't seem so stable. Okay, no, but don't worry. If you park it over here in Anchor, I'm going to pay you 20% annual return on Nick USD. And then you might say, 20% of what? Like, where do you get the 20% that you're showering me with? I'm like, well, it's easy. I'm making money by selling funny money Nick token. So, by the way, that's the shape of a pyramid. No surprise. So nowhere, when you looked at Terra and that whole system, nowhere did that look safe. At no point did that look legitimate. I mean, it's like, you remember the underwear gnomes, the episode of South Park? Step 1, steal the underwear. Step 2 and step 3, profit.
Right.
You say, well, wait, what's step 2? You're like, no, step 1, steal the underwear. Step 2 and step 3, profit. There was never a step 2 with these algorithmic stablecoins. You say, well, wait a minute, forget it. Let's forget that it looks weird. Maybe this guy running it is awesome. this guy that's always on Twitter, oddly enough, even though he runs this big company, who's always cussing people out on Twitter that don't believe in the vision. And he's always calling out scammy projects. Okay, cool. Well, what's he done? What's Do Kwon done? Oh, that's right. Basis Cash, where he evaporated another $2 billion. Not even 2 years ago. Oh, weird. So the only other thing he's done was a quasi Ponzi scheme. Now this is even a bigger one. And everywhere you look at it. So any way you looked at this project, it was absolute stupid, peak stupid. A 6-year-old would have said this is so. Anybody that lost money, anyone that lost money in Terra or UST, or they had it stuck on Anchor, they absolutely deserve to lose everything, because it means you're owning stuff that you don't understand. And not only do you not understand it, but just a very cursory 13-second cognitive, just a basic, just say it out loud and you start to feel like sick to your stomach. Like BitConnect, 1% a day, every day, forever. You go, no, man, that's not possible, right? That sounds so stupid. But Terra Luna was no less stupid. And it's not just them. I don't blame them. These algorithmic stable coins that have funny money on one side and a stable asset, your first question, well, what makes it stable? Yes, you don't need to get past that. And what happens is people go, forget about that. They see Luna going up and they go, I ain't complaining about them gains though. But you can go to Vegas and continue to be lucky at roulette, but luck is not a strategy. You don't wake up in the morning and go, today I'm going to be lucky. What? That's not a strategy. That's not a teachable, repeatable strategy.
There's
people got caught up in the gains.